Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk, that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, she gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay Stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she co-hosting from the sideline. Talking over clips like it's game time, characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day wire.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, she gon' laugh or tear. Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to this Country Wayne Skits Reaction Time with Shay, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. Today, you guys, we got some great skits in for you today. And before we start off, I want you guys to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notifications, share, leave a comment, and hype this video up. And if you want to show additional support for this channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cop a membership for $4.99 per month, or do a cash app at $Shays2. Thank you guys so much, and thanks to all who have donated so far. So today, you guys, in these skits, we got Larry and Bethany once again going at it, and we got a few other skits that I'm gonna show you. Whatever I can't show you now, I'll come back later and do the Country Wayne skits reaction live at around, I guess, between 8 and 8:30 or 9 o'clock, somewhere around that time, okay? Before we start, let me go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting. Where is the daggone thing? Hold on, you guys, let me find it. Shh. Did I erase this by mistake? Hold on. Oh, yeah, here it is right here. I don't even have it going across the thing, okay. Okay, I said copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scrolling across that screen. All right, and let's go ahead and get started, guys. We're going to go right into it. The first skit that we are going to see is the one with Bethany and Larry. And he's telling her about that 650. Welcome to everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches this in the replay. And I hope you guys are having a beautiful Wednesday. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me make sure I muted that music that I had on. Y'all make sure y'all check out my new thing that I'm doing, the daily news flash. Today I was talking about Charleston White. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I also put up a brand new Dollar Tree haul, so go check that out. I got some good stuff, you guys. All right, now let's go ahead and check this video out. And let me check to make sure that sound is good too. I'm gonna have to put night, guys. All right, let's check this video out. I'm gonna have to put my other thing on because these mods of mine's gonna be here, so I'm gonna have to put that back on here tonight. Okay, let's go and do this. I got a lot of stuff up here. Okay, here it is right here. All right, I'm trying to wait till it shares on my thing. So I'm thinking that I did share. Okay, here it is right here. Let's go up 20 seconds, you guys.
Why would you need to do that?
I think she needs a little help. She asked, well, Brooke asked me when I helped her move their stuff in. I was thinking about it.
So you're going to help Brooke with her furniture then?
I never said I was going to do anything, but if I do decide, then it's just not going to be Brooke's furniture. It's going to be their furniture.
Sharra's always saying she doesn't need our help and she doesn't want our help. And if she needs our help, she'll ask us. So why are you going over there? She can hire movers and she can do her own thing and get people to move her stuff.
Well, my daughter asked me, but Sharra's just prideful. I mean, she won't ask for help unless she really needs it. And I'm just thinking about wanting to go help.
Why? You don't need to do that. There's no
Well,
reason to
I don't
do that.
need to. It's more like a want to. But since we're on the topic of Sharra, I also decided I was going to help her pay her rent for a few months.
What, Larry?
Hmm?
What?
The new house they're moving into, which is a nice house, very good neighborhood, and I think it'd be good for Brooke to stay over there. But it's a little more out of her price range for right now.
It's not the
Let me
same.
get this straight.
Okay.
Sharra decided to move to a better location, which is fine, but she decided to pick a house that she couldn't afford. So then she calls on you and says, Larry, I can't afford this new house that I want. Give me money.
No, she didn't call me and ask me anything. When she was telling me about the house and she showed me the house and told me what's going to be, how much it's going to be. And she said she don't know if she can really afford it, but she's going to make some type of arrangements to afford the place for her and Brooke. I told her I would help her.
So she really knew that she couldn't afford it. She knew that she could just call you and that you would give her the money.
No, she didn't call me. She was telling me.
Okay.
No. Let me. You asked. I'm going to tell you. She asked. She was talking to me about the house and the price, but she was more concerned. Like, I can't afford this house, but I like the house. I said, well, hey, I will help.
You
She
just
didn't.
said,
The thing is that I don't know why Larry tries to make it sound like this is normal and this is right. It's not normal. It's not right. I don't know why somebody put in the comment section. She just gave Natasha $15,000. That is not the same thing. Natasha is not a man. Natasha is not her ex. Okay. Period. I don't understand how you guys make comparisons. That is real. I mean, that's very silly. Okay. The thing is, when you're married, like I have said so many times, and I'm just almost tired of saying it. When you are married and you're doing stuff for other people, I don't care who the people are, you're supposed to discuss this with your wife or your husband. You don't discuss it after you do it, because I want to know if she decides to invest with her money into her ex-boyfriend's band without telling Larry. I wonder how he will feel about that, because that's stupid.
she couldn't afford it. So how much
Good evening, Jakia. Thank you so much for being here. Happy and blessed Wednesday.
are you planning on helping her out for this month?
Probably about 6 months.
Okay, for 6 months, not just a month, for 6 months.
Yeah.
Okay, how much are you giving her for these 6 months?
It's $650.
Okay, so $650. That's not that bad, but you're saying $650 total?
No, $650 per month.
$650 per month for 6 months.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Mhm.
$650. And you're doing it for 6 months minimum, $3,900.
$3,900, yes.
Okay, not to mention the $1,800 that you gave her.
That in there too.
Oh yeah. Okay, and then you're going to give her the $450 ish for whatever it was for the TV. Okay, so we're talking over $6,000 here, $6,100.
I did the math.
$6,150.
Did the math in my head, so it's about $6,100.
$6,150.
Oh,
Okay.
I forgot about the $50. Yeah.
So you're going to do this for her, for someone who doesn't even care about you.
What do you mean she don't care about me?
She doesn't.
So I'm guessing that the time went up. Let me check it. Okay, so it started back over. Okay. So the thing is, again, Larry, no, this is not appropriate. This is why he makes me mad. That's why I put in the title Wimpy, because that's exactly what he is. You're supposed to talk to your husband or wife, your wife, about this before you do this. Okay? It doesn't matter if he wants to help her. It's not appropriate. You're supposed to talk to your significant other like this. You know, honestly, guys, I see why this world is so messed up. I really do. Because people think messed up, man. I mean, if I can guarantee you, outside of this skit land and these people that be watching this mess, I can guarantee you I can go ask 10 people and do a whole lie. If your husband or wife pays your ex, his ex rent, half of her rent or part of her rent, $600 or his rent, $650 a month without asking you or talking to you about it, would you be livid? And I guarantee you the majority of those people would be, especially some damn ex that you don't like, that y'all don't talk or anything else. Who does this? And if anybody think this appropriate, this is appropriate. Something is wrong with you. And yeah, that's exactly what I said, because that is not normal. You don't pay your ex-wife, ex-husband rent unless you're talking it over with your significant other and you guys decide together to help her. Okay, this woman always needs help. Why would you go get a house that you know your butt can't afford to pay for? Who does this? Who does this? Let me see what y'all said in the comment section real quick, and I'm gonna be getting ready at the same time. Good evening to you. As much as I dislike the character of Bethany, I'm going to have to agree with her on this topic. Why would she look at a house she knows she can't afford with 4 bedrooms and Brooke is graduating? So that's another thing too. I didn't even think about that. Brooke is basically grown. What's wrong with Sharra, y'all? Tell me in the comment section. Sharra, but hold on. Sharra, hold on. That's what I was getting ready to say. Sharra, but is trying to live outside of her means. And like you just said, Jakia, and Jermaine said it too, I just forgot. Brooke is getting ready to graduate school. Why is this lady trying to buy a big old house for her? Well, not buy, rent. Why? Because of that boyfriend she got? Well, let him pay for it. That's $650. Right, and Destiny is going back to Chicago after the school year is. Larry is still lying because it's a year he's going to pay. And cosign. He left out the cosign. She always need they're going to help. How about she get a second job like most women do? Let me ask everybody in the comment section. If you have an ex-boyfriend, you got kids with him or whatever, or a wife, for the men, would you love it? Would you love for your ex, even though he's married, to pay your rent, part of your rent, $650? If she had little bitty kids, okay, then she could have taken her child support check and paid that extra. If she had little bitty kids or she had custody of Brooke, and she doesn't have full custody of Brooke, so therefore she does not get child support or alimony or anything like that. Okay, so the thing is, the dad has full custody of the child. So why would she deserve $650 additional per month for 6 months or either a year? Why would she deserve that? Larry is a straight up FOOL. That's what he is. Something is wrong with this dude. And honestly, as mad as Bethany made me yesterday with telling her husband about Natasha, listen, this dude is wrong today. He's a clown, a straight up clown. A clown. And I don't blame her for being mad. And honestly, for me, he would have been divorced anyway. I'm not getting ready to play these games. I'm sick of his exes. I am sick of his exes, okay? Damn, he cares more about his ex than he does his wife. And don't nobody say she's racist because he chose this woman. Okay, I keep saying that over and over again. He chose this woman and chose to be involved in this foolishness that she does. It's no one's fault but his own. He should have laid his foot down, put his foot down, and told her what was up a long time ago. And this woman would not be doing. This woman would not be saying all of these things to people, and she would not be running that dead going mouth all the time. Okay, if he would have put his foot down from the get-go. But no, what he did, he said right there, it condoned her. It was joined in, okay, on everything. Let's go to the next part. This dude, I can't stand Larry. stank butt. So we're gonna go up. Let me see if they
made that decision yet.
What?
You asked me whether I was gonna help her move into a new place. I talked to you about it first before I did it.
Okay, I'm not worried about the moving. That's the least of my concerns.
Okay,
Wait, you're
go
just gonna
26.
let her do it.
Think about it. He did not talk about it before he told his ex-wife that he would do it. He's talking about her. I mean, he's talking about it after the fact. This is why I don't like this dude, y'all. And this is why I be up here screaming, because he makes me sick. I wish they would take his ass off this damn skit because he's so annoying on everything. Goodness.
She
I don't
uses
let
you.
her do anything.
Yes,
Listen,
you do. If
it's
she
for a
asked you
few
to
months.
bleed dry, you would do it. You just do it because that's the type of person you are.
You need
know
to realize that this dude may still care for his wife. Why isn't Bethany realizing this and stop talking stupid? This is one thing I don't like about her. Your husband still has feelings for this woman, and why you refuse to see that, I don't know. That's why he's doing it. Slow bird.
And that's
why?
why.
A good father to Brooke?
No, I'm not saying anything about you being a good father. You
That's
are
what
a
it's all
wonderful
about.
father. No, you're not. Larry, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not questioning your father skills. I'm questioning the way you are as a husband sometimes. You should have those conversations with me.
We're having a conversation now.
It's not a
kinda hard-
conversation.
It's kind of hard
When
to have
you
a conversation
lie,
when you're
when
screaming
you
and yelling.
lie, you lied
I
to
didn't
me.
lie.
You lied to me
Oh,
again.
I omitted.
Again. Omit,
Omitted.
lie is the same thing
That's a good word you like to use, huh?
because it's the truth.
Exactly.
No.
See how it
Omit
works?
means you leave out information.
I know it stopped. Okay, so we're gonna go back over here and put it back on. I know it stopped. I can hear it. I don't know why it does this all the time. Let's go back to it. I don't know why. It's the internet. Okay.
What? You lied
I
to
didn't
me.
lie.
You lied to me
Oh,
again.
I omitted.
Again. Omit,
Omitted.
lie is the same thing
That's a good word you like to use, huh?
because it's the truth.
Exactly.
No.
See how it
Omit
works?
means you leave out information, and that's what
Right.
you do.
I left it out until now. Omitted. Good word. I like that.
The
Yes.
fact.
If you just
How do
bring
you
it
not
down.
understand?
Do you like to yell?
Yes, because that's the only way I can get through to you.
Oh, not just everybody.
If-
I mean, let's talk about Natasha. Because
If I
let's
talk-
talk about that money there. The money we just lost that you fired her.
for a very good reason.
What's the
Once
reason?
again, because she got into it about our marriage.
No. You told her about our business.
And why did I do that? Why did I do that? Because she's the only person that I could talk to. Because I
Oh.
should be able to talk
So
to you,
so
my
you
best
paid
friend.
her-
But yet
Man.
you are talking to your ex-wife.
So you gave
And
her
doing things with your
$15,000 to have a conversation.
Ninja. Don't you dare try to make comparisons. Okay, that is not the same thing as your stank butt giving your ex $650 a month and co-signing for her and all the other foolishness you did for her without consulting with your wife first. It's not the same thing. And you shouldn't have went and told Natasha or asked Natasha a daggone thing. Okay? These people act like little bitty teenagers and stuff.
Expensive conversation.
I did what I had to do. And you know
Really?
what? I
So now
have
we're
the
on
money to do that.
$50,000, and we still don't have no resolve here.
You know what? I will figure it out. That's my responsibility.
Just like it was my like you figured out. Look, I'm retired. I have my disability, my retirement, and other stuff I have going on. I pay for that out of my money.
And that's fine.
So,
and I'm not doubting
I
that
didn't
you
touch
don't
your
have
money.
I'm not talking about that, Larry. I know you have enough money to cover what you need to do. But the fact is, the conversation that we talked about having pre-conversations before decisions were made. And you promised me that you would do that. And yet you've lied once again.
Well, you asked me whether I help her move. I haven't made that decision yet. I respect either, Bethany.
Well, once again, calling each other the kettle and calling each other black.
I don't disrespect you when it
Oh,
comes to things like
absolutely
this.
you do. You just made this decision because it couldn't have been done but before today. It had to have been done before today.
It was.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Okay,
You didn't have the
so that's
respect
fine.
to show me to come and have a conversation with me beforehand.
What are you doing right
Yeah.
now?
No. This is after the fact
We're
once
not having
again.
a conversation. I'm talking, you're yelling.
Because, Larry, once again, the only way that I can get through to you is when my emotions get raised. Because with January 1st,
For nail number 2, bring it down.
No,
Turn
when
your
we
volume
had a
down.
conversation
Okay.
right here at this island,
Mhm.
and we talked about transparency, we talked about coming to each other and having these kinds of conversations. And I said, you know what? If you came to me with a concern, something to do with Brooke, then I would be more open
I'm
to
coming
it.
to you a concern about Brooke.
After the fact, Larry.
Well,
after the fact.
The fact is, she wants to.
If this does not concern Brooke, stop hiding behind your daughter who is basically almost grown. Dude, I don't understand why Bethany continues to stay in this marriage. I really truly don't. Let me see what y'all said in the comment section. These two people, the only reason I cover their skits because people like hearing my crazy reactions. Because I'm telling you straight up, they are so annoying. All right. Hey, Jermaine, thank you so much for being here. Hey, Letitia, thank you so much for being here. They are so annoying. You said Bethany is going to end up giving her ex Jesse money on his band. Skitland Shay, calm down. Okay. Sharra lives at our exes for a reason. We saw the real Sharra when Larry and her got into it over the piercings, and she doesn't care about that. Right? She doesn't. You heard the stuff she was saying. He's so daggone stupid. It's plainly ridiculous. Goodness. Okay, let's go back over here and finish watching.
Move to a new place to help Brooke out of this ghetto apartment that you don't like, we don't like,
Because it's
in a
not
better
safe.
place. Okay, so now she has a safe place she wants to live. I offer to help. That's it.
But you didn't have a conversation with me.
That apartment look ghetto to you guys. Tell the truth. I didn't think it was ghetto. How can it be ghetto if it's right around the corner from where they live at? So do they live in a ghetto? Because I'm just trying to figure it out. I've been trying to figure it out. It's not too far from where they live. I don't see it being ghetto. It's just apartment. Ghetto is when people are hanging all outside. The apartments are ran down. They don't fix anything. It looks a hot mess and things of that nature. You know, just because people live in apartments, it doesn't mean they're ghetto. It doesn't mean they're trash. And that's one thing this chick needs to know. Okay, many people live in apartments and they're not ghetto. They're not trash or anything. Ghetto, anyway, you would be able to tell if it was ghetto because those people would be hanging outside with all types of stuff. And there's no way she would have been able to sit there in that parking lot because they would have asked her, what is she doing here? You know, and y'all know that's right.
Your wife, not your ex-wife, your wife.
Well, I'm having a conversation with you now.
After the fact.
If you just made that decision yet,
What?
you asked me whether I'm going to help her move into a new place. I talked to you about it first before I did it.
Okay.
What do y'all think about this skit? These people out here cutting this daggone grass. I'm out here messing up. They be out here cutting my grass. They be messing up and stuff, man. I hate when they come. So what do y'all think? Honestly, do you think that Bethany has a valid reason to be upset, or do you think she's overreacting? Okay. Do you think Larry is right, or do you think Larry is wrong? These people are so loud out here. God. You said this relationship would only exist online. I don't know any woman that would put up with Larry. That's why I don't understand what these people be talking about in the comment section. I guess that's why I be getting mad because I'm like, are these people slow? Because this is not right. Or am I slow? Because I don't see this as being right, you guys. I mean, whether I like this woman or not, okay, it's just not right. You see what I'm saying? That's why I would make a good person understand because it ain't about if I like her. It's about what's right and what's wrong. You don't operate like this. What man, what husband goes out and help his ex-wife and don't even talk to his wife about it? And then even though they don't like each other, why are you even dealing with this woman? You don't have no little bitty kid together. Brooke is basically grown. Brooke can talk for herself. Brooke can make her own decision. She does not need Laurie or Sharra. You know what I'm saying? You can just drop her off, let her go in the house, watch her go in the house. That's it. You don't have to go and carry on a conversation with her mom. And that's what I was saying about Bethany. You don't have to talk to Sharra. Sharra does not have to talk to you. I think these two want to argue and get into it because they're jealous of each other. And why, I don't know. It's just plainly weird. The whole damn storyline is weird, okay? No, I grew up in the ghetto area. The old-fashioned projects were only a few blocks away. So, no, not ghetto, just low income. And that's what those are, low income. Hey, Gigi, thank you so much for being here. They're low income, and she needs to stop saying ghetto because I don't think she knows what ghetto apartments are. If it was a ghetto apartment, I guarantee you she wouldn't be able to walk up in there and sit in that car because they would ask her what she's doing here on everything. That's what they would ask her. You guys know that. So it is what it is. I don't agree with this dude. And I probably had it right the first time when I was getting ready to say something else, but I don't agree with him. He acts like a little kid, and it's just plainly ridiculous. So now let's skip away from these two tripped out people. And I want to see this skit first. I want to see when Anthony kicks Angelina out, because why is he kicking Angelina out the house? Okay, let's see. Let's see this. We got to see this. And we're going to be all over the place because y'all know I got that long. And whatever I don't cover now, I'm going to come back and cover tonight. And if you guys are up, You can watch. I'll try to get in here. Look, well, no, I won't because I forgot I won't get here till like 9. Okay, so I'll be here at 9 to do that next video, 9:10. Okay, I was about to say I'll try to get in here at 8, but I won't. I forgot what I got to do. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go up 20 seconds. That dude, he does his videos a little different. They must have been giving him what's the name or something. I don't know. Let's go ahead and watch this.
Just calm down.
I'm gonna go up 20
right?
seconds.
Him hard. Do I want him back? No. You are more than welcome to all 14 of him. For him, baby. He's always going to be in my heart. Do I want him back? No.
I'm gonna have to go back
You
and
are
see
more
this.
than
Hold on,
welcome.
I didn't see this yet.
That Coca and Diesel had a past,
Mm-hmm.
right?
And Angelina is looking absolutely amazing lately. Damn, that outfit is fire. Okay, so I guess having Diesel as a man in real life too is doing her some good. Okay, girl, get it, girl. Get it, girl. No.
I don't think anything's going on. Like,
Anthony,
had
not
a
a
past.
fan. Not a fan. So I'm supposed to just stop loving somebody, right? I'm always going to have love for him, baby. He's always going to be in my heart. Do I want him back? No. You are more than welcome to all 14 of him, okay?
Look, Coca. Just a little misunderstanding why I brought her anyway. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, no, you knew what you were doing, Diesel.
No,
Oh, which one was it that brought her? I'm just
Excuse
curious.
me. You can address me directly, okay?
Okay.
Because the first thing is, I wanted to hop right on over there and grab them little
Girl,
Capri
you
glasses
would never.
right
Okay.
off your face.
No, baby.
You gonna watch
no.
your mouth.
Watch.
You're not
You
gonna
came in here on the
crazy.
rah-rah, girl.
Exactly.
You got a new hairstyle.
Please.
Thank you
I
so
did.
much.
please,
And
Girl,
what?
look,
once
Frank
again,
on this is real long,
respect
girl. It's real
my
long.
house,
It's real
Miss
long.
Angelina. Please, I think it would be best for you to just
Yes.
please leave. Just please.
You to assure your woman and stop telling her things that don't make no sense, sweetheart.
Ma'am,
Don't nobody want
we
him.
right here.
I don't want him no more.
Cuz,
Okay? I don't want him. So don't come in here rah-rah.
No
Anybody
more
disrespect you,
overtures of
nobody.
love. I love
Oh, I'm
you.
gonna tell that man I love him anytime I see him because you know what? I got love in my heart for him
I
always.
just want to
Just
wash
gonna
your
tell
car.
Amber, Anthony.
Yeah,
Yeah, but just because I say I love somebody don't mean I want them.
yeah.
Girl,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You might want to.
You
you
always.
got a lot of love to give, girl. You got a lot of love.
Okay.
A lot of love to give.
Coca, shut your ass up because why are you even telling? And I like Coca, but she's wrong. Why are you even finding it necessary to tell this man you love him? The relationship is over. You couldn't handle everything that he puts out. All right. And then why did you have to say all 9 of him? That shows right then and there that you feel in some type of way that he's with Angelina. If you didn't care, Coca, you would not be telling him you still love him. You would not even be there, and you wouldn't even be having this conversation because you wouldn't give a damn. All right, on everything.
You know what?
Hope you got a lot of
Maybe you
love.
and I can go out and talk. I think that would be the best. Yeah, just
Sure, lead the way.
Yeah.
come here.
I'll follow you.
Yeah, please do.
Some keys, so I can go.
Yeah, go wash the car. All right, leave change in the ashtray.
What you doing?
I know that's right. I know that's right. He gonna make the real Angelina come out, sitting up there entertaining this damn girl. If she wanted him, she would have stuck by him when he was having this episode. Why was he homeless? She should have did everything she could do to help this dude, even if she had to help him get to a institution or something and go see him. You know what, y'all? Some women trips me out when they get new men. When they get new partners that they want to show back up. Keep your ass right where you were at in the first place. I would have told her ass up for real on everything. And I like Coca, but you're not gonna get ready to come over here talking on smack like you were married to this dude, or you're still married to him, or you were actually with him. Goodness, why are you even telling this dude you love him and all this stuff? You need to talk to him to get closure. Y'all, you know what? Again, that trips me out when people break up with people and talking about some damn closure. The closure was when you guys broke up. That's the closure on everything.
Got an investor and a caregiver. All right.
Once again, back in my business.
You ain't right.
Back in my
Bye.
business again.
Ain't this a blip?
cuz.
What? She came here on the rah-rah. I think I handled it quite nicely. You know the old me. 2005, might I remind you?
I remember.
Yes. And the fact that I sat right here
I am proud of you.
and my glasses are still on, and this wig is still on, I have grown. I have healed, Anthony.
Yes, all right. Just calm down.
Child, she came in here thinking she was gonna buck up on me, and she up here dating a man with 14 personalities. Child, bye.
It's not.
You know, bruh, we ain't even met all of them. It's probably FOMO. It's probably FOMO.
Stop it.
Mhm.
All right,
Let me
that's
get off
serious.
She's gonna be coming over here asking me, Coco, what can
It's
I do?
not funny. And then we talk about how many personality this dude got, okay? It's not funny at all. And I don't know why her stupid ass making jokes like that, okay?
No, never. You told me to respect your space, respect your man.
Somebody tell your man that you they love him. What you doing?
Does Pierre tell you that she loves
That let me see what y'all say about this, okay? Because I think she's out of line. Let's see here. And put aside how Angelina acts. This is a separate situation. All right. Y'all can't listen. If you went into a court of law, okay, and you going into the court of law, right, for stealing. Yes, they do look at some past things like if you stole before and things of that nature. But they're not gonna go. No, you know, this is a bad example. Let me use something else because they do be going to your past. It depends. Okay, let's go into I don't know what example to use, but when you are in a relationship, okay, you don't go and bring up I forgot what I was going to say, y'all. You don't go and bring up every single thing. Hold on, let me mute this. Y'all, I got a brain freeze. Hold on. I had to go back and rewind because I forgot what I was going to say. The thing is, she's talking about he got 14 different personalities. Why is she bringing that up? Like I said before, that's nothing to play with. That's back and rewind. Wait, because I forgot what I was going to say. That is nothing. Hold on. That is nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? And for her to go back into his past like that to make everything seem relevant what she's doing now, it's just weird. Okay, and then she says she's not concerned about him. She doesn't care. So why even bring up that? Why even say he has all these different personalities? She was liking him when he was having all these personalities, you know, when he was going through all this weird stuff. She was right there liking him, telling him not to worry about it, and she's here and all of that stuff. Just because she couldn't deal with it, okay, and then now he's moved on. It doesn't mean you be mad about it. Tell this woman all about his personal stuff. How you know he even told her about his mental situation? She talks to them, but you don't do that. And that just shows that she does feel some type of way about him being with Angelina. And I was going to say, you can't look at what Angelina has done in the past regarding this right here, because these are two different things, okay? She did what she did in the past, but now we're talking about this right here. Okay, we're talking about what's going on here. Okay, just because Angelina's a loudmouth and she did stuff in her past, it doesn't mean it makes Coco what Coco is doing right. Okay, because I'm pretty sure Coco has done things in the past. Okay, everybody has. Okay, the thing is that Coco shouldn't even be doing all this, and also Diesel need to put his foot down. He shouldn't even be washing her car. Point blank. I know it's business, but sometimes all business is not good business. Okay. You said she looks like Blanche from the Golden Girls? Oh, with the hairstyle. Yes, she feels threatened. Let me see. Let me go back. Okay, hold on. Let me hurry up. It's almost time. So, okay. They sure do. And it's not Atlanta. Everybody in Atlanta does not do that. I stayed there for 16, 17 years. Okay, everybody in Atlanta does not support their ex-wife. It's these weirdos things. Okay, get it right now. Both Bethany and Larry can't decide if Brooke is an adolescent or young adult. Bethany knew who Larry was and what he claimed with. She sure did. Same for Larry. Hello all. Okay, thank you, Real TV. You're right about that. Happy and blessed Wednesday. She knew about him and he knew about her. You are so correct. That's why I said they made for each other. Evelyn came to the Dalton's estate to check Coco about talking to Diesel. She feels threatened. She can disrespect people, but she doesn't want to be disrespectful. Okay. And then Angelina. Okay. Angelina looks like, okay, I already read that. Coco got me with the Effie from Dreamgirls comment, and I'm telling you that I'm not going nowhere. Okay. Yes, Angelina got a new look and looking good like Blanche. Okay. I'm taking Coco for standing up for herself against Angelina. Coco could have kept those insults about Diesel mental health. I'm not taking her side. Okay, Coco is in her feelings and it's not right. No, she didn't overstep anything. She let her know to step off her man, just like any other woman would have done. You said she's wrong for disrespecting Dalton's home. Wait till Angelina see his different personality. Anthony deserves to kick her out of his house. And well, the thing is, they should have known when she first walked up that something was going to go down. All right, because you got an ex in the current woman. That's common sense. So no, she didn't disrespect shit. Anthony disrespected his own self and letting her even come into the house, because you don't let ex-girlfriend and present girlfriend be in the same place. That's stupid. Angela is a big mouth just like her daughter. I don't know why people keep thinking she's going to do something. Pam got in her face and all she did was run her mouth. Diesel was on 10 around. She put up with a lot from that man and all his personality, so don't overlook that. Well, the thing is, Gigi, we already know all of this. The thing is, that doesn't still validate what she did as right, okay? Just because you tell a person you love them doesn't mean you're in love. You don't need to tell the person, Letitia. You don't need to tell them. Why do you need to tell this man you love him? She didn't tell him when she saw him before, all right? You didn't tell him before. Why is this? It's something wrong with y'all saying this. So you mean to tell me if your man, ex-woman, saw him and she tells him, I still love you, you're not going to feel some type of way? Y'all miss me with this because I don't believe you. I don't know. I mean, he does got mental issues. Well, she should have told him that, okay? Point blank. I don't want you to overlook it, but I just want, we don't need to overlook that because, I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter what Angelina did back then. We're talking about now. Okay, that's what I was going to say about the court of law. If you are in court on the stand, they're not asking you about what you did last week. They want to know how you feel today, not how you felt last week, okay? So I don't give a daggone what Angelina did back 2, 3, 4 months ago. I'm talking about now, okay? Coco was wrong. You don't be telling your ex that you still love them because it's disrespectful to his new girlfriend, and it shows that you are still interested. Why would you care for him to know that? It doesn't mean you want somebody back, but you shouldn't be saying it, okay? Why would I look like going to tell? If I was telling a specific person that I still love him, he's going to think that I still want him. So why would I tell him that? Okay? You said, listen, we don't know what's going on in their marriage. It's really not none of our business. I don't care what's going on in their marriage. Her husband is messing around as well. He has not filed the divorce papers or whatever's going on. They don't really talk about it. So I don't even know why y'all bringing that up. The thing is, the whole thing is wrong. He should have never washed her car after she said what she said. That's the first thing. He didn't even have to mention it to Angelina. That's the second thing. And thirdly, Coco was wrong. I don't care what you guys are talking about because Angelina was wrong. And Jermaine, what you got to say about it? If you said that Angelina is not right, I don't care what you're talking about either, okay? No, I don't think so. I think she's highly upset that Coca is telling her man this, okay, point blank. Yeah, they are, but if they're talking about a specific thing at that particular time, they don't want to hear about what you did last week unless they ask you what you did last week. Well, that was then. She may give him a divorce now. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You don't have to ask her for a daggone thing. If you want a divorce and you ask the first time and the person does not give you one, you just go ahead and file it because they're gonna give him that divorce anyway. I'm married myself, get ready to go through a divorce. If the other person does not want that divorce, they're gonna go ahead and give you that divorce after a certain amount of time anyway. So you don't have to wait until Angelina do a daggone thing. You know what I'm saying? If he really wants one. He doesn't probably want one. That's why he was jealous. The thing is, it's not about the divorce. It's not about Brody. It's not about what they did 2 years ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago. Her relationship with Amber before when it was all arguing and things like that. It's about now, right now. Coca was wrong, point blank. She was wrong. She should have never told this man that she still loves him, regardless of how she meant it. Okay, because it's disrespectful if you know he's in a relationship, even if he wasn't. Nobody cares. Okay, this man was homeless. If she loved him so much, why in the hell did she let him be out on the street? Because if I love someone, even if we're not together, I'm still gonna help him get his stuff together. Okay, so miss me with that, y'all. Okay, because that's not love. Only reason she told this man that she loves him is because she saw him with daggone Angelina. That's why she made it a point to be back over there. If y'all, please. Okay, now let's go ahead and move on. I want to get to where Anthony tells Diesel he's wrong for telling Angelina. And he shouldn't have told Angelina crap. Okay, he should have told her anything. I don't know why he went and told her anything. That's weird. I know you're trying to be, truthful with her, but some things you don't need to tell to your woman or your man. Okay, so I'm glad that Anthony is telling him this. And I also think when you see exes and curing people together in the same room, if they're trying to be in the same room and you know they don't get along, you don't let them in. You should have told Angelina, I think it would be better if you stayed outside and, be outside because, I know what's going to go down. Period.
Yes, you do.
I mean, you're really skilled at this. My car looks fantastic.
Thank you for trusting me.
You were so dramatic.
Car and everybody is cooled off. So
I know he did a great job.
he did.
I'm sure.
And
I saw you guys vehicle, so I'm
Yeah.
sure I'll be very happy and pleased. Okay, well,
She didn't need him to wash her damn car. What was she getting it washed at before? Listen, and don't tell me she did it to give him business, okay? Because one car wash is not going to make your business go down. Let's keep it real. She did that shit because she still like him, and I don't care what y'all talking about. Even though y'all can talk whatever y'all want to, I'm just saying I don't care. Just like y'all don't care what I'm talking about.
get out of here and Keith. Thank you. Great customer service. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Diesel. Yay for you guys. Partnership, DNA detailing.
If y'all can't see that she is bothered, something ain't right. Okay. If y'all cannot tell, I need to send one of my girls over to your house around your husband and let them go ahead and flirt with your husband like this and see if you like it. Okay, one of my friends that does stuff like this. Okay, this woman feels some type of way. I don't care how she denies it, and I don't care. She feels some type of way. There's no way I would want an ex. I got a friend who has a car wash, but I don't like him. But just say if I did used to date him and like him, why would I be going to his dealership, his car place, and getting my car washed? It's like 50 other people does detailing, okay? If I'm going there, it's because I'm going there for a reason. Just like if I were to tell this dude that I still love him or I love him, he's going to think that I still want him. I don't need to tell him that shit, okay? I love everybody in God's way. I don't need to tell him this. She told him she still loved him because she does, all right, point blank. She just couldn't handle the stuff that he was putting her through, so she let the relationship go, okay, point blank.
Right.
Honey, I remember your cash app. Y'all have a good one.
All right, cuz. Be safe.
You want it too much.
That was fun. Yeah.
And even Angelina knows what's up. Ain't nobody damn dumb.
Oh, yeah. You know what, Angelina, you actually never been inside the house. Let me show you around the tour.
I'm sure as lovely as these countertops are, the rest will be exquisite.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You know, we've been
You better tell her something. As he should.
Thank you for stepping in
Yeah,
a minute ago.
yeah. But that was kind of foul of you,
Right.
telling Angelina about Coca. Come on, man. Cuz got genuine love for you. Didn't necessarily mean she was trying to get back with you, but when you go back home and pillow talk, that's gonna put a battery in Angelina's back that isn't needed.
Bro, with all due respect, Angelina just ain't my woman. She's my partner. And there's nothing that goes on behind closed doors that I can't share with her. She made that investment. She bought me that van. And when stuff happens with business, we're going to keep it business. And I want to let her know what happens.
I understand that. I understand business. I totally understand business. But one thing about business is you shouldn't start fires that don't need to be started. So when you tell Angelina that, of course, and I'm happy for y'all, man. I have no gripes with y'all's relationship. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you are on the right track. I'm happy about your business. But Coco went through a lot with you. And she knows you a little bit better than Angelina because, I mean, no disrespect, but you've only known Angelina for a hot second. Does Angelina know about everything that's going on with you? That's going on with you?
No, I haven't shared everything to her. I haven't shared everything with her. Look, bro, you handle your life like you handle your life. And I'll handle my life like I handle my life.
Yeah.
Hey.
Did you add this interior decorating?
I did most of it, yes.
Oh, I did not know you had that skill. I might have to tap with you for some simple breakdown. For sure. Yeah.
All right.
Well.
You guys, how did you
Okay. So the thing is, just like he's talking to Diesel about that, he need to talk to Coca too and tell Coca certain things she don't need to tell him, because if she didn't tell him this the last time she seen him, why is she telling him this now? Why? Okay? And she should know that he's going to tell his woman. That's common sense. Okay? And Anthony, I'm not going to say nothing about Anthony because he's just trying to hold it down, in his household. But the thing is, he needs to talk to Coca as well, because Coca should have did that shit point blank. She know good and damn well what she was doing. Let's keep it real. Now let me read y'all comments real quick. Shit. This time go by so quick. Let's see. What time is okay? Hey, Street Boy, what's up? What's up? You right, it definitely is. I'm still on Mama Brenda's warning to Amber. Aunt should have never let Angelina cross that threshold. Right. The thing is, even outside of that stuff right there, because everybody want to keep peace, okay? Mama Brenda knows some things. She doesn't know everything. Okay, you can still be cordial to people, but don't, be friends with them. Okay, that's with Shayla too. Okay, but still keep it cordial. Ain't nobody got time to be arguing with people all damn day and having that spirit in their house. Okay, period. The thing is this right here. If they want to keep everything in a certain type of way, you can't be dealing with certain things. Okay, if this dude is over there, which Amber invited him over to wash her car, right? Okay, so if Diesel is over here, and Amber invited Coco over, but didn't realize, everything or whatever. Okay. Coco could come if she doesn't have ulterior motives. She can come. Okay. But I don't agree with Coco telling this man she still loves him. And why? What is the purpose of that? Where was she at when he was homeless? Was she telling him that then? Was she showing it? Because I don't see it. The dude was homeless on the street. Didn't even have money, looking a mess. Where was she then if she loves him? Listen, you don't have to still date him, but she could have helped him not be homeless. So y'all, miss me with that bull crap that you guys are talking about when y'all say she loves him. Because when you love people, you still help them, okay? No, he doesn't want you to take care of him, but damn, help him some type of way, because he was looking a hot mess. He let Angelina come help him. You just have to do it a certain type of way. Okay? The thing about it, listen, stop saying this, okay? All right? Because Anthony is a grown man, okay? And he was right with Shayla. Because when Shayla seduced him and actually assaulted him, when he woke up, he got mad and put her out. This next couple of days, he was over there in her bed while she tuned it up, just because she told him what she said. Real men who know they do not want to cheat, and know they made a mistake, would have told that girl, get your ass out my face. I'm going to go talk to my wife, and don't you ever come to my house again. Stop making excuses for people who play around and cheat and do scandalous shit, because he's a grown man that's 40-something years old. Well, that's different, Gigi. My husband is a professional driver, and many women be around trying to talk to him. Okay, but ain't no ex coming up to him telling him, "I love you." Okay, come on now, it's not the same thing. Yeah, Shayla back then was a hot mess. I don't care, still care about Shayla, but that was then. We're talking about now. Okay, and she should have left it like that. Okay, the thing is, listen, all this time, and I thought that Diesel was in the skit before and Coca saw him. I can't remember, but the thing is, she could have told him this in a message. She could have called him up. She has his phone. Hell, you can write a message on Cash App. So to be telling him this right here when you know he has a woman, it's messy. Okay? I don't care what y'all talk about. I hope so too, but Diesel got mental problems that he needs to definitely address. It sure is. I'm sure she didn't, but I think he was going through some type of episode, right? I'm not making no excuse for Shayla or her mother, okay? You just can't be using people's past to dictate what they're going to do right now, okay? You cannot use people past the whole entire time to dictate what they do now, okay? That's what white people do with black people. Always remember that. They use the past, what some black people do, and they also generalize and think all black people are going to do that. That's not true. Just because they did something before, it doesn't mean that they're going to do something now. And that was then. That was the past. It's not now. The thing about it, he lets that woman do that. He needs to put his foot down. Hey, Blackaroni. He lets that woman do that. Just like what's his name? Larry lets Bethany do things. Okay. If Anthony would have put his foot down, did everything through the court, Shayla would not be doing what she's doing. You have to blame both of them, not just one. Okay? Point blank. All right, let's go ahead and move on, y'all. Let's see. So now, when Diesel, hold on. So we just saw where Anthony tell Diesel he was wrong. Okay, now when Diesel, what did the lady talk to Diesel at? Or who? Let's see. I don't see that skip. Okay. Let's go on up. Let's get the one when Diesel kind of tells Angelina he has an issue. He should have been told Angelina about these issues. Psychiatric issues should have been discussed a long time ago. Okay? Point blank. You don't hold things like this. But at the same time, Coca didn't have to say what she said. I guess y'all think that's right too, for her to say that. And she did that being vindictive. Why would you even bring that up? If I didn't give a damn about this dude and what he does and who he's dating, I'm not going to say nothing because I wouldn't even be there. Okay? He wouldn't be washing my car. He wouldn't be washing nothing for me because I'm done with him. So let's look at it right here.
I hope my daughters never have to encounter.
Let me go up again.
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to harp on it, but I think at the end of the day, Coca didn't care about your well-being. She didn't see the type of man that you really are. She hasn't invested in you and saw the king that I see in you. No.
I wanted to tell you something about myself that I probably didn't tell you. I have some things going on with my mind.
Okay, I mean, everybody has something going on with
Yeah,
their
but
mind.
mine is I just deal with some depression. You know, there's a point in my life where I was depressed about some things, and I'm on I'm supposed to be on some I was taking my now I'm taking my medication. I had stopped for a little while, but now I'm on medication.
Want juice?
No, nothing.
Well, I mean, but let's be honest. Everybody has to deal with some level of depression. That doesn't stop other people who really care about you. I mean, look at how I was able to step in. Did I judge you on that? No. I've been depressed. Heck, this 99.9% of the population is probably depressed.
No, you got some.
Not mine. It's,
No, that's perfectly fine. Listen, you do not have to explain to me. I know you, and I know the type of man that you are. You're kind, you're generous, you're considerate, you're thoughtful, you're always giving of yourself, and sometimes to a fault. But at the end of the day, she didn't see that, and yet she had the nerve. I don't want to be involved with you on this level. She didn't make any financial.
The thing that I want to know is Shayla knew and knows this dude. Why didn't she tell her mom that this dude has psychiatric problems?
None of her time. For her, I mean, just running her mouth seems to be enough, but that's not enough for you. It's not enough for anyone that we claim that we love. And at the end of the day, if Coca wants to bring it, I have every bit of it for her, and she can come on with it. I had a day. To be. I hope my daughters never have to encounter a woman like
Did it start back over? Because I stepped out. Okay. So Angelina still doesn't understand what he's saying because he's not coming out telling her the 100% truth, which is understandable because he probably figures she's gonna not want to be bothered with him and all his damn psychiatric problems, which is understandable. And the thing about it, her daughter knew that this dude has mental issues. And I'm trying to figure out why didn't she tell her mom? Point blank. They left that out. Okay? Point blank. So Diesel need to realize he needs to tell her completely that he's dealing with psychiatric issues. Because it's very important. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a handful of dealing with somebody who's dealing with all these damn personalities and everything else that he's dealing with. Okay, so he was wrong for not letting her know from the get-go that he has all these personal issues, period. Let me see what y'all said in the comment section about that. Listen, Gigi, I'm not going to keep on going back and forth about this. It's a skit, okay? The thing is this right here, all right? Just because somebody's a snake in 2025, you should know, you say you are so a Christian, right? So just because somebody is a snake in 2025 and they change their life around and made it themselves anew, it doesn't mean that they are a snake in 2026. People do have the opportunity and the right to change. All right, point blank. Who are we to say someone did not change? Now, if I want to be bothered with that person, it's my, choice. I'm not probably going to be bothered with certain people, because, I may think that eventually they may go back to that, but it's not saying that they can't, change their ways. All right. And she definitely was. Thank you, Black Ronnie. You can see right through that. As a man, she was in her feelings. All right. Let's keep it real. A woman, let me tell you something. I'm a woman, right? And I'm not telling my ex-man that I still love him if I don't want anything to do with him. What the heck do I look like telling this dude that I was talking to that I met online that I still love him or I love him? Okay. If I'm done with him, all that's going to do is, have us talking again, or he's going to be thinking I want his butt. I'm not telling him anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm not even talking to him. Okay. Because when you give people attention, excess attention, they think you want them back. Anyway, only certain people are grown enough and mature enough to know that it's over and it's over. You can still be friends, okay? But everybody's not like that. She definitely does. Well, she'll get to know. They should have told her in the get-go. Her daughter should have told her about Diesel. She knows that Diesel has mental situations going on. I don't know why Shelly didn't say anything. Well, we already know she went through a lot, but that doesn't still. And then, well, forget it. If she went through so much, why the hell does she feel like it's a need to tell him that she still loves him? There it is. Case closed. If she went through so much and does not want anything else to do with him, why tell him anything? Why tell him anything? Well, as a Christian woman, Gigi, then you should know when people say they have changed, some people actually do change. Just because you are a snake in 2025, it does not mean you are a snake in 2026, okay? And when I say a so-called Christian, I'm not trying to be smart. That's the way I talk, all right? Now, I raise my voice because it's like, man, you think I'm saying something else when I'm saying something else, all right? I'm saying as a Christian woman, you just talked about the other day about people changing. You was talking to Jermaine. People change. I don't know if she's changed for real because I'm not her. But I'm saying if she says she changed and her daughter has changed, then let them be themselves anew. We cannot say, oh, this person did not change. Now, if we don't want to deal with that person, we don't have to, because I don't deal with people, you know, when they did stuff to me. I don't care if they changed or not. But you can't sit up here and say, oh, that person didn't change. They the snakes today because they was a snake last year. Because if that was the case, then I guess that's what Jesus would be saying about us, since we all are sinners. But he gives us the opportunity to be saved, to confess that we believe in that Jesus Christ died on the cross and was raised from the grave. He was resurrected and all that with our mouth and believe it in our heart. He gives us that opportunity. Okay. So that right there shows you that a snake can change into something else. All that snake needs to do is prove to themselves first and then let us see that new person. Now it's our choice if we want to deal with this snake or we want to just, you know, let the snake go. My choice is depending on the snake. If it's an ex-boyfriend, he's probably just going to be dismissed. Okay, point blank. If it's a friend that crossed me, she's probably going to be dismissed if she slept with my husband and got a baby. Okay, I'm just going to be perfectly honest. But that doesn't mean that ex-friend didn't change. I'm just not going to deal with it. You say I didn't like the fact that Coco tried to throw low blows about Diesel. That's what I'm saying. I guess y'all think that's right too. That's uncalled for. And if she wasn't feeling some type of way, she wouldn't have done that. Okay, you don't throw low blows unless you feel some type of way. Listen, I don't know. Listen, I'm just going by how they do in the skit. Okay, I don't know what they are doing in their life here in skit land. They don't show enough for me to do that type of assessment on them. I'm just saying what we are seeing as of now. I haven't seen Angelina do anything or Shayla recently, so I'm just going to go by that. I haven't seen Angelina or Shayla do anything lately. Now, I don't know what they're going to do next week. I don't know what they do when we're not watching. It's just that I haven't seen them do anything right now. Okay, hold on, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all turn everything off. We're getting ready to go. And they better be ready. Okay, so let's see if we can show one more skit before I get ready to go, y'all, and then that's going to be it. But and let me let y'all know, this is a skit, okay? So let's not get into our real feelings over no damn fake stuff, okay? Point blank. So let me switch to D. I want to see what he's doing to this police officer before we get ready to go, all right? And y'all are still cool with me, but this is what a reaction is about. We do not have to agree. We can, how do you say that? We can agree to disagree or whatever. Me and Jermaine go head to head all the daggone time, and we are still friends. And we are friends in real life, so it is what it is. But if I don't agree with something, I just don't agree with it. Just like if you don't have to agree with what I say. It's whatever you think. Okay, let's watch this last skit for today, and then I'll be back, like I said, later on. I don't know what I'm talking about. When I be rushing, I'll be saying all types of stuff. Okay, let me go ahead and do this real quick, too. Breathe. Okay. Okay, so thanks to Letitia, Gigi, Lacaroni, Street Poet, Real TV, Jakia, Jermaine, 6F, and everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay. Y'all make sure y'all thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, leave a comment, and hype this video up. This award right here goes out to, I didn't really show nobody. Oh, Larry. It goes out to him again for doing the most, like always, okay? And if y'all want to show additional support, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation, $Shades2, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. Check out my other videos, you guys, and don't forget I'll be back tonight at around 9:15 with another Country Wayne reaction, ones that I didn't get a chance to cover. Okay, y'all have a blessed day. Let's look at this last bit, and then I am out of here. Let me take Jermaine's steak stuff down. Steak itself. Okay, so let's go ahead and show this one. So he get ready to show this dang police officer something. Here we go with this crazy little internet.
My man, I knew you'd come around.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wonderful. You got a little friend over here, or get my paycheck?
Yeah. What you asked for?
I knew you'd come around. I knew you were smarter than you looked. You know, and hey, look, straight up. My bad, getting a little rough the other day with you, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you people, you gangsters only speak that language of violence and elevation and whatnot. So, hey, I was just trying to speak the language. That's all, man.
Gotcha.
You come through?
How much would it cost to pay you off, man?
Wow. Really? There's no price. I'm not going to get paid off, man. My investment right now, it's a good investment. So after you even said that.
Man, you know, I just would think you would just want one lump sum of money instead of just keep popping up over and over, you know?
Oh, yeah. So that's your economic brain thinking again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why you got this right out here, man. What am I supposed to do with this right here?
Hey, sure. You're supposed to take it. That's what you wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Look around. You know, I still got the badge. I still represent the badge.
You don't have on a police uniform. I'm sure you're good.
Once a cop, always a cop.
Always a cop. You a crooked cop, man.
You're a crooked criminal.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, if you worried about the camera.
Oh, that ain't true for the ones being incarcerated because they do something illegal. They're not a cop anymore. Okay?
I'm sure you could get rid of those like you did the ones at Lennox, right?
It's not just that, man. I got an image to uphold. You know what I'm saying?
An image to uphold. Okay. I know you're not scared out here, man. You ain't scared to take this bag in front of all these people, are you? Not Mr. Officer of the law. I got all this power on my side. You don't know who you're dealing with. I know you're not afraid to take the little bag.
I do like the color of that, though. Green.
You know?
Green's really pretty color, isn't it? All right, you know what? You're right. It's awfully light. Wow. Oh, wow. Really? Really? Get out of here with that, man. Who knows what's wrong with you? You're lucky I don't double it again.
You lucky I'm even out here entertaining you. Let me tell you something. I'm not really sure who you thought you was. But if you really thought I was gonna pay you,
You ain't using your brain. Oh, what I'm doing out here, I was just letting you know that, like you let me know. Ain't neither one of us too hard to find. I see you around, man. Hey, chase you up there. Turn it up, huh? You don't know what you're asking for.
That being said, I cannot wait to see what's going to transpire with this storyline right here. Thank you guys for being here. You said, Shay, nothing personal, all in the love of Skitland Entertainment. Great chat as always. Thank you, Gigi. Thanks, y'all. And like I said, do not agree with me all the time because it makes it boring. I'll go right against Shay's tube, just like Jermaine does every single damn time I talk to him. Okay? Because even though it may sound like I'm being like what? No, this is what I do. Okay? When you debate, okay, point blank. So don't take it personally. You guys have a blessed day. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for being here. Let me stop sharing. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh my God. Let's go ahead. Okay. Thank you guys.
Yeah. Right. She know the shade, Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, she gon' laugh or a tear. Oh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline. Talking over clips like it's game time, characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day
ride. She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or a tear. Oh, Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's Tube reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or a tear. Ooh, the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
All right, y'all. Thank you again. Thanks, Gigi. And y'all have a blessed day. And I'll see you guys in my next Country Wayne Skits Reaction Talk Time. See y'all later.